This was a school shooting that deeply shocked America and remains one of the deadliest in the nation's history. In 2018, 17 died at Marjorie Douglas Stoneman High in Parkland, Florida. Another 17 were injured as a 19-year-old man opened fire. Amongst the dead, 17-year-old Joaquin Oliver, known as Guac, shot in the hallway outside his creative writing class. Soon after, I met with Joaquin's parents and school friends as they prepared to head to Washington to urge change in gun laws. Manuel and his wife Patricia have been campaigning ever since.
I think that Patricia and I have been doing it the right way. We create awareness. We don't take this as a normal thing. We don't buy the more guns will solve the problem. That's a false statement, and we will fight it again and again and again. It doesn't matter. We are not political. I am disappointed in all aspects of any political person that I have at some point heard that they will support me, one way or the other. They did not, either because they can or they don't want to.
8 years ago, I was right here in Washington witnessing the March for Our Lives, surrounded by more than 200,000 mainly young people, all protesting the deaths at Parkland, believing that the tragedy there would be a turning point for this country. Since then, though, very little has changed.
The kids are still there, but we normalized the situation. Since that day, since that last conversation that we had, more than 320,000 people have been shot. That's a lot of people. Okay, and we still don't see a movement like that one since that March 23rd in DC. So I'm trying to get back to that. I'm trying to get back to that rejection, total rejection, indignation, urgency of fixing the problem.
School shootings have plagued America. In 1999, 2 students killed 13 other young people at the Columbine High School in Colorado. In 2012, at Sandy Hook Primary School in Newtown, Connecticut, 20 young children aged 6 and 7 and 6 members of staff died after a 20-year-old gunman launched an armed attack. Parkland was another tragedy that could just disappear into the history books. But to stop that from happening, Manuel's now taken his son's story on the road across America, creating a one-man play that puts a spotlight on Guac's short life.
Some people send their kids to school. I don't, because I can't. And they know that their kids are learning math and also learning how to survive a shooting.
So it must be a very painful experience that you're sharing every night.
It is painful, but I think that more painful is just not doing anything, Let's keep in mind that I'm Joaquin's dad. So that makes me supposed to be the strong guy here. I'm also not the victim. The victim is my son.
Instead of tighter gun controls, the legacy of Parkland and other school shootings has been rigorous security checks and regular active shooter drills.
With the conditions that we have right now, we are moving backwards. You understand that the little things that we were able to pass and to approve and to impose 2 years ago, now they're gone. Just to give you an example, we had an office for gun violence prevention in the White House, and it was removed by Donald Trump and his administration. And now we have a lot of more freedom for the acquisition of weapons.
There's no doubting the strength of their message, but parents like Manuel Oliver doubt that politicians in America have the same determination to put measures in place to stop others from suffering such loss. Richard Gaisford, Al Jazeera, Washington.